promised myself I was going to reboot the computer, but you know how that goes. What happened? Why is it just like blank? Native surface change size. First I want to clean it up, and that's the thing, it's easier to recode it than clean it up because it's got all these like, this is what happens. The audio engine, and the audio engine is the other thing I wanted to do. Buttons too. I read quite a bit about text rendering too, so I want to do something simple. And it seems like it doesn't want me to do that. So what Grok recommended, let me see. There's a placeholder. Uh-oh. The stream or something. Please subscribe. Oh. So we're getting pretty good frame rates. But that's really supposed to have the game on. Kind of interactive here. Somehow I did. Sprite men or the yeah, I need to get rid of these printouts. do hard and kind of really put in the sources. We can add to this hovered. And if you have hovered and hover. Very interesting thing. So let's see. What if we don't have any of this? What if we just do like the minimum so we could override it? Can we virtual constructor? I forgot. We'll find out at some point. We don't even have the C++ file for this yet. Really, I wanted to implement this file. This was giving me errors. First, we need to go and get rid of the draw call and load up sprite manager. Yeah, sprite manager. So I made the sprite manager class. And people can like pull their hair out or something now by looking at this code. That's okay though. There's a method to my madness, or at least that's what my math teacher said. Merge the shaders. That'll be a lot of fun. I was gonna do that like recently. And it's turning into the different era of dinosaurs already. So I need more coffee. And this is the kind of logic I ended up plugging into it. Like the player logic is just... This is the map offset. Okay. We have this function in here that renders everything. It renders 20 by 20 generated and put it on the screen. And these are going to be dynamic. We can change some of that. Like we could change all of them to be a stream. Or there's also stream and dynamic, and I remember being in the middle of the night fixing this. So it used to be like 4 hours to fix one little thing in here. What I wanted to do, for now, set up sprite buffers. No, I want to go get the render function. That's the update function. So, which one is the main? The main function in this function main in sprite manager, the CPP, it is, I believe, sprite render sprites 2. This does and renders our sprite system. The sprite system. There's more than one renderer, not renderer, but thing that calls draw. GeoDraw arrays or GeoDraw elements. I do want to switch to elements, and this is where I really need to do a lot of refactoring. Refactoring, my favorite word for coding. It just generally means you just do all the work in your head and code. And there's a lot of the spaghetti stuff that I love that I made. like pre-cached text rendering that doesn't render text correctly. It does render it, but I was trying to set it up so I'm not like I am GUI rendering draw calls and constructing the text with quads, so I can pre-construct the quads and then just render them all. It's so fancy, but the efficiency for the industry standard is a must. So therefore we must suffer a lot. Alright, so render sprites 2. Fix. And render sprites 1. Alright, so this is kind of like the I am GUI I didn't use, that I used the other sample. So it loads loader scene. And loader scene, welcome scene, or no, loader scene requests welcome scene, yeah. And in welcome scene, we draw a few buttons, and we draw 3 buttons, and 2 of them are recycled into different dialogue scenes. And then there's the play scene. Oh, this is going to be the fun part. Okay, what did I change? Nothing. Okay, play scene. So long. It's 800 lines, which is short. So how can we do this? One thing we can try to do first is just tear out render sprites. I'll learn tutorials on screen. That's what I'm going to do here in a second. There's a really nice effect on there. Notebook time. Okay, render sprites 2 will be, and there's sprite shader. That way it's possible to pass the shader around, and at some point disable it and just have one shader do it all anyway, or have render sprites 3, and we'll name it Kulo _ play scene .cpp. Hopefully. Let's fix a few things in here. I got different for 40. We'll probably fix a few things. Maybe we'll get to 50 really fast. Okay. Render sprites. Okay, we need this. It's going to be in here for sure. Kulo play scene .cpp. All right. No, not really. I have to go. Let's be a little. Looking at this, but I want to look at dialogue scene too. Got some static crap. So we have to do live for Why is does it think we always have text? It's normal text. It's not. Oh, this is going to be surgically induced surgery. And if I love defining that. Let's just rig it up. This is like the magic in coding. Okay. The text, the left button text, right button text, dialogue scene. Text to be shown, text box ID. Widget render background on button pressed. Copy. Pasted it. Okay. And we didn't paste all of it because I don't see the semicolon. Okay, now we need to deprecate as much as possible. Let's deprecate that. Actually, return to main screen. Sign in with Google. Play without signing in. Sign out of action. Okay. Set text. I'd like to keep that, but no. Set single button. Okay, no. Create widgets, set text, create widgets, single button, create widgets, 2 buttons. Create when, create loops, create, I don't know, plots. What else can a game have? Okay. Oh no, we have to do the implementation file. Okay, so if we do implementation file, we have to like actually do something. I don't like how they structured this. It looks like stupid. I like it when it's like this. Constructors are up top. I'll just keep that public. Alright, it's just... Okay, we don't need any of this. For now. We may want to init render sprites. That's what happens when we deconstruct for that one, nothing. Create widgets set text, we don't need that. Create widgets single button, don't need. Widgets create render background. Okay, this is what the one we need. Shape renderer. What we want to stick in here is render sprites. That they're on back button pressed. Welcome scene. Scene manager, so we'll have to call that. Okay, we're almost done. We got already a back button press thing. On button clicked, get instance, if button, right button, left button. Road. On create widgets. Virtual void. Yeah, we need to implement these. if some buttons are clicked, let's go check something. What we're going to want to do, something like game manager. I think we're going to need to make a game manager at some point. Okay. Figure that out as we go. And that's it. So we got render background on back button pressed and on button clicked. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2 more though, right? On widgets create. We got this one on button click, on button press back and button click render background on widgets create. What's on widgets create? Oh. I don't want to keep this, but I don't know why it did. Okay, so we did this. Actually, I wanted to put this in a separate subfolder. So let's see what this does. My handy build system of just injecting a big text file time. Then we have to do something about login scene. See if this compiles. So I was getting errors. This takes a second to compile. So we've included 2 more files. Okay, there's errors. Oh, it's this stuff. So we have error, receive buffer. 2 files are having errors and issues. It's okay. I should have actually said I was going to expect that, but okay. First, we need to address receive buffer not included in the scope. Oh, let's see. should have put in C. I could look it up on Stack Overflow, but I guess that's one way. Fixing my netcode here. Receive buff. Buffer size is not declared. Okay. What if it's small? How do you know how much you're going to receive? Do we specify it on the server? This is why I need to refactor the code first so I can work on this easier, but it always ends up being simultaneous things. Just do what they did. Yeah. I don't like this. Next socket. Leave space for the 0 parameter. So how would that work? It connects port 8080. Login status. Why is it doing file print? It puts it into the file. Send login status back to the client. What's it gonna send it? What is login status? Login status. Is that a struct? It just sends it a binary struct. I mean, I can parse it. I don't care, but just like delta compress it. Nice, I have no idea what this does. I just know that it's like here. I don't know what port this should be on. Soliciting game server, UDP server, SSH random, game server, UDP server. And there's also chat server, so we're kind of messing with server here. It doesn't tell us what ports it's on. And this is doing other stuff. Bard server. Okay, we have 2 of these open. It's like I'm trying to test out writing a little C code login server because little, meaning that I don't plan on hosting this on a Raspberry Pi, but it's always like comes down to this. Like if I put it onto the Google server, even though I'm redirecting the traffic, I could redirect it in two ways. I could make it go to GitHub, parse an ng rook, plug in the Raspberry Pi anywhere, give it the ng rook address that parses itself out, that sends it to another server, have that server update GitHub somehow. And it's like, it never gets done. What directory are we in? No. Oh, Android server, FPRP. Okay. And Raspberry Pi is a little even nicer than working on Linux desktop for some reason, because it's inside this terminal. And it's really not that like. I've had some Raspberry Pis that got really laggy. I don't know what I installed on them. Experiments. Some of them hold out a lot better than others. Okay, so this is what? Okay, this is and this is our port. Local port 8080 and remote port 7001. Alright, so this is what I need to know. Documenting this takes longer than fixing it. Okay, then we need to just run it, I guess. But the problem is, it's just bad code. Once it listens, it binds, it listens, it waits for client to accept. Client should set some data to it. Handle client. What does handle client do? Oh, handle client is up here. It will receive stuff, write it to file. Since data received is successful. Oh, this isn't fixed yet. What does that do? Didn't erase anything. I don't think I still have the command to compile this either. Oh well. Dang it, I should have finished this, but I got really, really sleepy. It's like detrimental to my health. Oh well. Pretty sure I'll be back to redoing this again multiple times. And multiple things. This is always a challenge to get into this. Okay. Let's just kind of try to compile this. How do I compile this? I know I ran a command here somewhere. Okay, that's the command to compile that. The old one. I don't think I needed to fix any of that code like that. Okay. Okay. Let's just leave that running for now. We will have to fix more stuff. Okay. Okay, I need to mass fix things. Let's make the token line 40. Okay, that's semantically correct. Should have been. Oh, I know what it wants. A lot of the stuff that. Okay, UI scene, engine, and welcome scene. I believe we need engine, but instead of engine, we could put engine then in here. I don't want to initially. I want to give it. Shader util. Do we need engine shader? There's two different types of engine. There's engine for this game, and then there's engine for the scene manager. It's getting confusing. And something includes sprite manager. And I forget what. Therefore, I have to like sure that's always like fun. also have, thanks to me, .hpp, which I can't really unwrap yet. I could, it would just take time. Mixing the C and the HPP code. Okay, sprite manager.h. I mean, CPP obviously has VO text. It's not included in VO text. TensorFlow. Circular dependency error auto crash. That's what it's called. Line 27. But where is it though? I guess it's in here. Nope. Okay. Really don't want to do it this way because I will punish myself somehow. But I don't know where it's at. It's like it should have told me. Unless it's in some other file. Let's try this. Let's see. The only alternative to that is search all the files. I search through like font and image files, which is bad, but I have like libraries upon libraries in here. And then I found out that I could just download curl, which I should implement it in this now. Have it do something. Crap, it's searching the weight files for the AI. That doesn't work yet. It had some other issues. It's not going to be in there though. Found one somewhere. Where was it? It's in Map Manager. Map Manager.h. That's where it's at. Okay. So we need to include Map Manager. We will need the Map Manager because the Map Manager manages the map. Like the Game Manager, but the Game Manager can manage the Map Manager. I should draw a diagram. It would help. And I should do it in GIMP, not Paint. Even though Paint would be faster. I don't know. It's like slow drawing stuff in GIMP. Let's try to speed it up. That created a nice effect. Now we're going to have map manager, then we have main. And let me do this. We ran out of space. No, okay. That's like good. Whatever, it's good enough. So we will have, sorry, the rectangles got drawn like somebody pulled them out of the trash can. Whoops. Let's do, it's not going to save these settings either, it like refuses. And then it does that. I don't know yet what that's going to be, and there's more stuff in here that I didn't figure out yet. Alright. Kind of helps me to refresh some. Okay, that took too long though. Now let's see, just should be doing that a lot. The problem is, do that. I do like to just like press Control C, break out of it, but it's bad. Mismatch terminated what? That was a bad error. Something was like really unhappy. Okay, so do the thing that everybody else likes to do. Go to OpenGL.com and just like copy articles and base your game on OpenGL.com. New linked page doesn't exist? Oh, that's cool how they made it. Pages that don't exist get comments. Yeah, that's like funny. This by the, I don't remember. Is this the same guy that made Double Action? I know his first name is Jorge, I believe. Bloom Disasters. A quantasonic engineer. That's a pretty cool name. What are these noobs doing playing Call of Duty? Call of Duty 3? I thought that was like 2 or 1. Looks like cool. You know, there's a little bit of like shit in the way. Notes. Coding. And this will be like the what. Where is it? Yeah, there's this. The button. Yeah, I have to like also write code in here for screen detection. Button. Not making it like everyone else did. I'm reading this article. What the heck? So a lot of articles. This is what this website does. Or this article. Thoughts serializer. That's pretty badass though, right there. If you like this article, dig it. Oh. I forgot the password to my dig account. Oh wait, it doesn't exist anymore. Now we have like X. Everybody's hanging out like on and no worries, I won't be mad if you don't. Okay. Currently full res, downsample. Oh, I like downsampling. Upsample. A really cool diagram. I should make it a texture for no reason. Just because people will be like, what's wrong with you? The shader performs downsampling on a texture as taken from Call of Duty method presented by ACM SyncGraph 2014. So that's not that much old. But actually it's not that old. Compared to like progression these days, it's relatively new. Well, not everybody can run Duty at 60 frames per second on a really old machine. Okay, destroy method with proper cleanup. Frame buffer texture. Oh yeah, that's one of the things I want to do on the button. Run a frame buffer. I just want to run one of these. That'll make it look good. Configure quad. Yeah, just use this code. I really like how the cube, yeah, how that looks. And then like lighting, with lighting it makes it badass. Like imagine if the light was gradient, There was some more gradient randomness in this. And it makes like shit look good. But the other thing is, if you had plastic toon rendering with this, yeah. That's cool. And the code looks interesting. It's just like, why would you have AB plus D plus E, B plus C plus E plus F, D plus E plus G plus H? Open Doors MIDI Wizard. I'm going to click on the ad. Click to play.
Hey, what's up? It's Sep from you.
Oh my god. This would be a cool texture. I just like stealing their like stupid advertisement artwork. Oh cool, it plays. I could like take the sound off their website. I bet it's like an MP3, it's not even a MIDI player. I'm better into this, but there could be. It's all mimified. Well, not MIDI. MIDI Wizard Artisan. MIDI. I like getting sidetracked. Notice that like it helps concentrate. Then it also like wastes the whole day. And absolutely like pointless cool stuff that's not pointless. This is like the only code I want to refactor, I think, today. I don't want to do any of this. I mean, I could do this for another like 72 hours straight. Just with more coffee. Coffee and potatoes. But like, that won't really get the nice things done. There was a few more errors. I think I fixed some of them. There's like so much crap. I can't believe I already have GLM in here. So they don't want to implement it like that. Alright, why is inet printf not declared in this scope? So isn't buffer size, for some stupid buffer size reason. Garbage. Die. Okay, login scene. For some reason my mouse is being mouse. Oh. It has a sensitivity button. Why is this code different from that code? Oh, because it is different code. Super secret key. Or it's not, no. It's a dumb error. This is the fun one. So you actually have to go to Google. You actually have to go to Google for your error. Something wrong with your programming skills. Oh wait, that's like me. It's your Linux manual to become fully professional at this. Synapses. That's too complicated. They had the word synapses in it. I know what to do though to fix this. It's just a one-liner fix. Do the thing that like anybody would like just do for no reason. With this file, just put it in there. Oh wait, that's already in there. Damn it. It's not gonna fix it. It's not. It just isn't. What is going to fix it is looking at our build file thing and specifying something. It needs the library, but I don't see how it's not finding the library when it should be linking into it anyway. I still want to see where that's defined. It's too bad we can't like Visual Studio go to declaration into it. That's one of the advantages. I don't even have GDB. I mean, I could just recompile this in a different environment. GDB anyway. I'm kind of trusting my skills on that. So let's try to do an LWS2_32. Your face is an L. Okay, it already does it though. Huh. Let's see what we get after buffer is in there. We should get that error anyway. I don't know why it's getting it, because theoretically, since this is included, and this, we can't get rid of this. It'll cause a lot of problem. But where we're having trouble is getting the port thing number. What this function does, inet port, it desanitizes the address, I think. What did the documentation say? The inet pton function converts IPA4 or IPA6 network address. Yeah, text presentation of binary form. The ASCII version of this function is inet pton. String address. We could just raw code it in, bypass it, but we do want to have a lookup dingers in case things change, because usually that's what's going to happen. You have like one socket open and then you open another socket because the data you received is where you should open your server. And this is how it kind of keeps reboiling the problem. Error unterminated comment. Oh, can't believe I have this. What the hell? I didn't even know that this existed. This is the other sound system. So this game, it sort of has two sound systems. One's borrowed recently and recompiled from OpenSLES, I believe, into OpenGL, so kind of backwards. And AI assisted me, and I kind of did as best I could. So this is the Android version. So it's the same thing, already works on Android for sure. On Windows, there's the problem of I/O blocking, but that could be fixed later. I thought I fixed it though. That's the funny part. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did, but that comment is the only thing that's. Yeah, this is the only thing. Like, what is this ndif for? Oh, it is for. Probably closed it wrong. The fact that it's Windows. I'm pretty sure that's what it's for. Yeah, if it's for this else. if Android is this, no, this one. What is it for? Oh, we don't know what it's for. Oh, it is for this 32. This was the original, so we have to put that in there. Yeah, it's a little tricky programming right there, because you're programming preprocessors and logic versus comments. And so it's like, you have to know exactly what it's doing. So we leave that in there and you just get another error. Alright, we still have this problem. Login scene. Int main login client int 81 inet port conversion to number not declared in this scope. I'm done trying. Suggested alternative inet and I think that's what we're gonna have to do, because let's say we just gave it this. And Bard has been upgraded with the same thing. So they're in competition of accepting a lot of text. By a lot, I mean like at least around 1,000 for slam. I just like slam text in there. Make it snow tomorrow. What do we need? Login scene? It's not on the scene. It's more of just like a spaghetti small netcode file, but that's the whole point. Oh good, he has a good fast response. Older method. So I guess I have a Windows versioning issue. I mean, this is some negative word. Not really. Okay, let's try this one. Even though I do have my suspicions about doing that. Declaring that it's NT code. NT is meant for Windows network. Windows network server. Which, I don't know, do they still have those things? Is it Windows Network Server 2000 and Cyberpunk or something now? I didn't see any errors. Let's see. I love how fast it was in the beginning. This is one of the reasons I need to get rid of GLM. Even recoding it all the way would be like really good. It might be worth it. Okay, so we got a new compile. Nice. We're just gonna crash right out of the box. nice. It's a little cleaner. Hello. So those are two text rendering things. There's a line through them. Alright. So yeah, we cleaned that up. I would like to initialize it at 800 by 500 or 600. This 500 by 500 is stupid. Everything is kind of a little bit wider than... Funny how it draws things when you resize. Look how the Hindi text and the hello text looks different. Oh yeah, I did mess with the shader for the hello text, that's why. That S thing is just like funny. Now we need to like replace the scene. Okay, so when the loader scene, when welcome scene, I need to go into welcome scene and welcome other scene. Where is welcome scene? I'm guessing maybe we have to open it. Common.hpp. I don't want to know what's in there. We will try to shoot at a welcome scene though. To get that ball rolling. Let's close this. Welcome scene will be its own instance. And Notepad++. Should just code around Notepad++ and everything. Blender and GIMP editor, Paint Shop, and everything. Just recode the whole OS inside the game. That's always like an inception. Inceptional goals are good. You like waste like your whole day doing one little thing and not even get anything done. Okay. Now let's include UI scene.h UI. Oh, I love how I wrote this code. This is so bad. Oh well. I was going to do more cleanup than... Okay, what we need in here... New widget. I like this code and I don't like it. It's like different parts. Because I would have liked to created this simpler system, but on Android, this is what they had. And I was like, well, if I base it on for what they have these the back end for the events, and then I have to go back in there. Keyboard is, so that way I could play on Android the game like I play on the keyword events through the hardware accelerator. So I believe, let's see, I get some stupid billing errors. Cannot find symbol context. Okay, I guess that's not that bad. I wish I still knew which tab I had open to fix that. This is Java stuff related, but the other code is C++. Got the sign-in client. I'd like to re-clean this up. There's not really a lot of code to clean up, so it's kind of like a mess because of it's a small little dirty mess nobody wants to touch. Where is it? 79. Why is there no context? Stay on create. Okay. Try to fix this for a second if I can't. Page, why it's not, or I could open the other project and just see how they do it there. I just wanted to get started on this. Okay, new browser context, but what is context? Context is this? I don't know, it's more insane reading Apple documentation or Google documentation, but I rate them like high class ways of just insane if you read both. You can pass any context to new builder and building client that uses to get application context. That means you don't need to worry about memory leaks. What? That's stupid. Whatever. If you have attached user identifiers discussed in attaching user identifiers, you can achieve both in your system. This technique is useful in consolidate your app have lost context in which user purchased so far. No, purchases made outside your app won't have these identifiers set. In this case, your app will either grant entitlement to user logged on account. Okay, so it's like some complicated, stupid thing. It just means you can't like rip yourself off by like executing the method where you're not logged in, I think. View.getContext. It's a good way of doing it. I like this method. But that's stupid because we want to see how they build the builder. Application context. This one looks a lot more promising. Billing client lifecycle subscriptions. Class C Kotlin example. Okay, no, we want the Java version. Billing data bind. App. Who is app? Public void create. Log on create. Create a new billing client and on create. App. Set listen. New builder. Set listener. This. Billing client.ready. Start a connection. This. Private application. What the fuck? Private billing lifecycle application app. This dot app equals app. So we have to do some bullshit like that. Get instance app billing lifecycle. Ugh. What is this synchronized keyword? That seems like a mess. Hash map. Where are we at? Billing client lifecycle Java. Okay. What a nice class. And the other problem with this is, no, that, and the fact that it's not an. So let's see what they just pass in. Main activity view model. There's the database, game state DAO, game state database, game state model. Game fragment, trivial drive Java. I thought this was like a taxi app. Oh yeah, I didn't get this to compile yet. I need to compile this. Oh, that's cool. There's SQL. Okay. This makes everything like stupider. Billing data source security. I know what I'm gonna try, but it might not work. Just put this in there. Why not? The other alternative is to just put the correct thing in there. By just like injecting something out of the internet. Retention. You are in detention. Damn it, not again. Wrongfully convicted for resisting arrest. Retention and a fragment of a subscription you don't want. Okay. Let's like copy somebody else's example. There are 3K code results, then why don't we show them? Okay, purchase listener. Nobody is doing like, yeah, they just put this. Buycoins.md. Put this into it. Initialize the billing client, purchases. Why didn't I do this already? Alright, let's see if we can just compile. What did I want out of this? I forgot already. We wanted... Okay, welcome scene. New dialogue scene. New request new scene, play scene. So I'm guessing we're modifying this to like Kulo scene. It crashed. Phew. What was wrong? It's probably the best time that failed, but Pressing keys doesn't do anything, right? We'll just do stuff here. Nope. The code in here. Clear the input count too. Key down. Multiple key actions deprecated since Android level 29. Wow, that's insane. Spamming other things though. funny to code that in right now. Alright, let's see what happened here. Yeah, it does. That didn't work. I know it didn't load in the wrong thing. New Kulo placing. Oh no, it did work right. Okay, so good. Got the bad guy up there. How do I make stuff disappear or something? Okay, so I want to do the font rendering tutorial or the button next. I refactored one line of code. Now I think it should refactor the text. The text has taken up a lot of space here.